Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It is time for Stan's tip of the week. So this week, what we're looking at is basically call to actions. A call to action is basically a link on your page that tells people what to do. And believe it or not, a lot of people don't have good, clear call to actions on their page. They'll have links here and there. They'll show prices with buy now, but the call to actions aren't clear enough, and it's hard for people to understand what they are. So here's a few general rules to call to actions. First of all, they should have some simple text in them that tells the person clearly what they need to do. They should be big. They should be at the top of the fold. Now, the term "the top of the fold" comes from back, years and years ago when there used to be newspapers. Just kidding. There are newspapers still, but back when they would take them and put them on newspaper stands, they would fold them in half, and anything above that fold was considered to be extremely important. That was the hottest news of the day, and so anything above the fold, meaning before I have to do any scrolling, that's the top of the fold. So your call to action should be above the top of the fold, and it should also be in the menu. Now, if you just have a simple site, people look for naturally, because of our training that we've had in internet experience and stuff like that throughout the years, we naturally look for a call to action to be in the top right area. So it should be somewhere in this vicinity, but at least at the top of the fold. And the color should be different than any other color on your website. So if your whole website is blue and everything's blue and different shades of blue, your call to action should not be blue. It might look pretty, but if you want conversion, you need it to stand out. Now, I addressed this with one of my clients. I found out, we did some heat map, and we found out that he had a link here, and he had a big call to action. It was actually about this big, and he had it right here. It looked like an element on the page. It just looked like another element because it was all the same color. And so what we did is we ended up changing that to make it look like a button, because we had found out that the heat map that we had done on the site showed that we were getting just as many clicks here as we were on this here, which meant there were probably some people that were lost along the way because they didn't see that clear call to action. And so we made sure that we changed that button, made it a different color, and we chose specific text and stuff so that everyone understood what it was, and ended up getting more hits to it and stuff like that. And we even increased the income increased over the next, I believe, month that we tracked it. So make sure your website has a good, clear call to action. Now, maybe you're providing a service, and let's just say your service is like a photography service, and of course you want to show your gallery. You want to have this pretty site. You want to have all this stuff, but you want to have a good, clear call to action that says order our services, or however you're going to say it, and then fiddle with that a little bit. Over time, go back and look at that again and say, does that really capture what I want it to say? And don't make it wordy. Just have it be really clear that says, sign up now, or schedule your session with us, or something, really quick and short that does it. One more extra tip for this week is this little doohickey here is what I'm going to call it. It's actually a little pop-up chat box, and these can be very useful. I actually get this one from talk.to. It's a free service, and you just sign up for them. They give you some code, you put it on your website, and then you do need to leave their website open so you can get notified when there is a person that wants to chat with you. And so this is a great thing, and I've tried chat services in the past, but I've really ended up liking this one. And I do like having it because now people, when they have a quick question, they can quickly just chat with me. Now, please do realize I am really just one guy sitting at a desk, and so if I'm not here when it says I'm online, that's because I've probably gotten up to go do something. I am here a lot sitting at this desk, but sometimes I'm also really in the middle of something very difficult and I just can't answer the chat. So please forgive me if I don't answer all your chats, but usually I'm pretty quick to just answer a quick little question, and it saves you time, saves me time, and it gives a much better customer experience as well. So if you can provide online chat with somebody, then do it. Also, one great thing about these guys is they have an app, and so I have it on my phone. So I've answered, at 9 o'clock at night, somebody's tried to chat with me, and I said, hey, I'm on my phone right now. I'll look into it later. And so it just gives a nice customer experience and leaves them feeling warm and fuzzy and like they want to do business with you. And so I just wanted to give that a little additional tip of the week. Hope you guys are having a very successful week, a very successful year that's coming up here, and we'll see you at the top.